In the grand tapestry of life, there are threads that are fraying, stories that are slipping away. These are the tales of our planet's endangered creatures, beings caught in a delicate balance, teetering on the brink of extinction. Today, we'll journey into their world, understanding their plight, and exploring the actions we can take to protect them. The Sumatran orangutan. Our first encounter is with the enigmatic Sumatran orangutan. These are boreal apes, with their distinctive reddish-brown fur and long arms, are native to the Indonesian island of Sumatra. Yet, their numbers are dwindling at an alarming rate. Deforestation, primarily driven by palm oil plantations, is the primary culprit. Their habitat is being cleared at a staggering pace, leaving orangutans homeless and vulnerable. As their forests shrink, their food sources dwindle, and their chances of survival diminish. The Sumatran orangutan is also threatened by the illegal pet trade. Baby orangutans are captured from the wild and sold as exotic pets, often through cruel and inhumane practices. Once in captivity, they face a life of suffering and deprivation. The demand for these animals fuels the illegal trade, further endangering their populations. According to the International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN, the Sumatran orangutan is critically endangered, with fewer than 15,000 individuals remaining in the wild. If immediate action is not taken to protect their habitat and combat the illegal pet trade, they could face extinction within a few decades. The African elephant. Next, we turn our attention to the majestic African elephant. These gentle giants have roamed the plains of Africa for millennia, but their numbers have plummeted in recent decades. Poaching for ivory remains the primary threat to their survival. Despite international efforts to crack down on the illegal ivory trade, demand for this precious material persists, driving poachers to target elephants for their tusks. Habitat loss is another significant challenge facing African elephants. As human populations grow and expand, their land is converted for agriculture, mining, and development, encroaching on elephant habitats. This fragmentation of their range limits their access to food and water. Hindering their ability to reproduce and thrive, the African elephant is classified as endangered by the IUCN. Populations have declined by an estimated 60% over the past 45 years, and the situation continues to deteriorate. Unless urgent measures are taken to combat poaching, protect their habitat, and reduce demand for ivory, African elephants could face extinction within our lifetime. The Amur leopard, far to the east, in the remote forests of Russia and China, resides one of the world's rarest big cats, the Amur leopard. This elusive creature is renowned for its adaptability to harsh winter conditions and its distinctive spotted coat. However, its future is precarious. Habitat loss due to logging, poaching, and human encroachment are the primary threats to the Amur leopard. As their forests are cleared and fragmented, their prey base declines, making it difficult for them to find food. Poaching also remains a significant concern, as these big cats are illegally hunted for their fur and bones. The Amur leopard is listed as critically endangered by the IUCN, with fewer than 100 individuals remaining in the wild. Conservation efforts are underway to protect their habitat, combat poaching, and increase their population, but the situation remains dire. The black rhino. In the grasslands of Africa, the black rhino once roamed freely. However, due to intense poaching for their horns, their numbers have dwindled to a mere fraction of their former population. The demand for rhino horns, fueled by a belief in their medicinal properties, has driven poachers to relentlessly target these animals. Habitat loss is also a concern for black rhinos. As human populations expand and land is converted for agriculture and development, their habitat is fragmented, limiting their access to food and water. This can lead to increased competition with other species and reduced breeding success. The black rhino is critically endangered, with fewer than 6,000 individuals remaining in the wild. Despite conservation efforts, the poaching crisis continues to threaten their survival. Urgent action is needed to combat illegal wildlife trade, protect their habitat, and increase their population. The hawksbill turtle. Our final encounter is with the graceful hawksbill turtle. These ancient reptiles are known for their distinctive, overlapping shells, which resemble the beak of a hawk. However, their future is uncertain due to a variety of threats. Overfishing and bycatch are major concerns for hawksbill turtles. They often become entangled in fishing gear, leading to injury or death. Additionally, their nests are vulnerable to predation from humans and other animals. reducing their reproductive success. Climate change also poses a threat, as rising sea levels and changes in ocean currents can disrupt their nesting and foraging habits. The hawksbill turtle is listed as critically endangered by the IUCN. Populations have declined by an estimated 80% over the past 3 generations. Conservation efforts are underway to protect their nesting beaches, reduce bycatch, and combat illegal trade in their shells, but the situation remains dire. These are just a few examples of the countless species facing the threat of extinction. The loss of these animals would have profound consequences for our planet's ecosystems and biodiversity. It is imperative that we take action to protect them and ensure a sustainable future for all life on Earth.